Today we're learning the concepts of calculations, conditional formatting, and create drop-down list in Excel. So here I have created one format where I'm going to give just I will fill the color that looks great. So what I'm going to do, I'll take 1, 2. So it is not mandatory that you have to type. Just select the first two and take the cursor here and a small plus will come. Just drag it. So what happens? The continuous numbers will be generated. That is the one point where I'm going to take the name of a student. Akash, Manoj, Sudhir, Raksha, Shri, Vidya. So assume that these 3 students are there. They have taken the courses, like one is taken a Python, one is taken a Java, one is taken a C or C++. Again, Raksha taken a Python, Shri taken a Java again. So Vidya taken a, assume that she has taken a Excel. So fees 6,000, 4,000, 3,000, 5,000, again 4,000. So I forgot to put one column over here in between a fees paid and balance. So I'll click on this where you want in between a fees and balance. You can select a fees or balance. You can select a balance, and if you click on the insert, the column will be inserted. And here what I'm going to do, fees. Here what I'm going to do, fees paid. So what exactly this is? This is the actual course fees, where assume that it is 7,000. Java is about 8,000. CPP is about 3,500. Again, Python is of 7,000 itself. Java is of 8,000 and 5,500. Well, this is the data what we have collected, and this is the sheet, and we have some assignment. First thing, we need to calculate the balance. Balance means what? This is the fees to be paid, but the student paid 6,000. So what will be the equation, or what will be the thing? We need to follow the formulas. So ಈ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಫೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಫೀಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಫೀಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೇನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. See here, balance means what? Assume that Akash has taken a Python course and fees of that Python course is 7,000. But fees paid by the Akash is 6,000. So remaining is 1,000 rupees. So to find out the balance, we'll put a equals to. Equals to means if you see the corner sum, it is showing sum. Okay. So formula, it will understand that, okay, user is entering the formula. So we have we have to find out the difference. Fees minus फीस पेड, जो भी फीस है ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಏನೇ ಫೀಸ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಫೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪೇಡ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, I'll get it a balance. So in the bracket, I'll choose the cell. ಯಾವ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫೀಸ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಯಾವ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫೀಸ್ ಪೇಡ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ D3. E3 is containing 7,000 and D3 is containing, what do you mean by the D3? So this is the D column and this is the D3 cell and this is the E3 cell. So the balance is 1,000. So if you double click on this, it will apply the formula, or else you can drag the formula for all the cells. It will calculate automatically. So this is what calculate the balance. We done with this. We are done with this. Next point is status should be this column. If the status should be pending, if balance is there, if student is having a balance, then status should be pending. Otherwise, it should be paid. So, ಇದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ, if balance is there, then you need to show it as pending. If it is paid fully, then you have to show it is paid. So, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಹಾಕ್ರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್. So condition ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ you have to take a if condition. If ಯಾವ ಸೆಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡತ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್. If ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? F3, because balance first point ಏನದ? F3. If F3 is greater than 0, if F3 is greater than 0, see here, logic what I have written, F3 ಒಳಗಡೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದನ್ 0 ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅದು ಟ್ರೂ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, I have to print what? Pending. ಇಲ್ಲ sir, assume that student paid 1,000 rupees, then it becomes automatically 0. At that time you have to say that it is paid. ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. If F3 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನದ? ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಅದ, is greater than 0, 1,000 is obviously greater than 0, then true ಆಗತ್ತೆ. True ಆದ್ರೆ this will execute pending. If it is false, then it will be paid. Let me show you first. Sorry. Okay. We have to double quote. We have to complete the double quote. Just enter. If you drag this, it will be showing a pending. So assume that one more student is there, 7, Ramesh, who taken a Excel and paid 5,500 and it is 0. So it should be a 5,500. Then it is 0. It's showing paid. So what happened? 7th Ramesh Excel 5,500 fees paid. He paid a 5,500 and fees is 5,500 itself. So the balance is 0 because he has paid full fees. So then the status should be paid. So what happens here? If F9 is 0, 0 is greater than 0, then it is false. False means it will come to this point. That is, it is going to print a paid. So what about this one? If I come to this point, F8 containing 500. 500 is greater than 0. Then it shows pending, because if value is true, this will print. If value is false, the second point will print. That's it. So the third point, display the total student, will go to the next. Total fees, we'll be calculating the total fees now. See, fees paid by the students. How to do the total? There are two ways. One equals to, ಎರಡು ವಿಧಾನ ಅದಾವ. ಒಂದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ಹಾಕಿ ಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಮ್, the first function should be taken. ಎಂಟರ್ ಇದು ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಹೊಡಿಬೇಕು. ಹೊಡೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಡ್ರ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. See, sum should be dragged D3 to D9. Enter. The total will be done automatically. Total of this fees. If you want to cross check, see here. Total is 32,500. So what is the balance should be paid by the students? Equals to sum. You can click on the mouse or else you can press the tab. From here to here, I want. Enter. 12,000. It's showing pending because the 12,000 is greater than 0. So this is not required because total fees of this course. Okay, so that is what the point we have to note down. Equals to, you can do the sum, tab, sum, enter. So now I will drag this. The 12,000 will be the balance to be paid. So total fees concept is over. So next, the total students, how many students are there? You can see that, sir, easily we can find out that 7 students are there, obviously, but something is there we have to do. We have to learn that is equals to count from this to this. Yeah, what I did earlier is that count. I have to take a count A if I am counting the text. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಅಕ್ಷರಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ count A ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ತಗೊಬೇಕು. If value we are counting, then we have to take a count. So now count A means what? How many values are there from selected things? Okay. Suppose assume that I'll be inserting one row. It is going to 7. 4,500, 7,000. See, I am missing with a name. What happens if I do like this? ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದೇನೋ ನೇಮ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ. ಸೊ ನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಎ ತಗೊಂಡೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಟ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನದ ಇಟ್ is showing 7 because it is not considering a empty space. So count A will not count a empty space because see here, the count empty space is also selected. Don't get confused with this one. So it is going to ignore the non-empty cells. Sorry, it will print only the non-empty cell. Non-empty cells. So once we're done with this count A, next, highest fees means what? In the fees section, which is the highest point we have to find out. So that's what we have a equals to maximum value. Select from the point. See here, in the total fees, 8,000 is the maximum. The lowest fees means what? Equals to minimum. I think lowest fees is 3,500. It will display the 3,500. Display the total students over. Total students is actually 8, but it is empty. No, it is not showing. So I'll be deleting this entire row. I'll be dragging. Okay, so this is what all about Yes. So if I come to the next, that is last assignment, highlight a fees that is below 6,000. So for these kind of a things, we have to follow the conditional formatting. Where is the conditional formatting is present, sir? If you come to the home, in the home, you'll see the styles. In the styles, you'll see the conditional formatting. What is my intention? Highlight the fees that below 6,000. ಯಾವ ಫೀಸ್ ಬಿಲೋ 6,000 ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ ಅವು ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅವಾಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇದನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಕಲರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ conditional formatting is there. Okay, click on the conditional formatting, highlights the cell rules. I am talking about a less than, not greater than. So I have to take a less than. If it is more than 6,000, then you have to take a greater than. I'll take a less than. Okay. So I'll first ಯಾವ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಯಾವ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬೇಕೋ ಆ ಸೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್. ನನಗೇನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ನಾವು ಬಿಲೋ 6,000, ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ 6,000. ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು 6,000. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟಿದಾವೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವ. 3,500 is highlighted. Sir, I don't want in a pink. You can change the appearance with a yellow. You can change the appearance with a green. You can change the appearance with a light red. You can red text. Only the text will be made as red. Red border. The cell will be highlighted as a red border. So you can own on your own. You can frame the custom format that we're going to discuss in the next class itself. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'll go for this. So this is the highlighting the cells with the numbers. So here conditional formatting is having a highlight cell rules that contain a text. If you want to apply the text should be highlighted. Select the text column, conditional formatting, highlight the cell rules, text that contain. Suppose assume that I'll type double ER, automatically the Sudhir will be highlighted. Athwa if I type SH, the text containing SH, that will be highlighted. Or else if I type V, that contains a, the all are containing a A except Sudhir and Sri. So all are highlighted. You can change your color again. And one more thing, in between anta barutte, like 1 to 10, 1,000 to 4,000, that is also there. Highlight cell between. See here. What I'm going to do, I'll select this one. I'll go to the conditional formatting, highlight the cell between 1,500 to 3,000. Only 3,000 is there. Okay. If I say 5,000, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1,500ರಿಂದ 5,000 ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವದೋ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡು, ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವದೋ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡು ಅಂದಾಗ this is what the procedure we are going to have. So conditional formatting, again it is having a more thing, a date occurring, duplicate values. If any duplicate values are there, it will be highlighted. See, I'll select, highlight the cell, duplicated values. Which are duplicated, they are highlighted. See, here pending will be highlighted. If you go for here, highlight the duplicated values. If you see this one again. So this is what conditional formatting and highlight the cell rules. These all are the things. Equals to means what? If you type equals to 500, oh, sorry, I have to select first the values. Here I will select, highlight conditional formatting, highlight the cells equals to 500. See, 500, which is equal values are there, they are going to be highlighted. So this is all about a conditional formatting.